NRG versus Ghost. Ghost right now are the only team that has gone to Game 5 against the Big Three, and now they will complete their triple crown here of Rocket League. Can they do it again, and can they get a win this time? Gibbs is hoping so, but nobody thought so on the desk.
I don't think anybody thinks so, and I might have to agree with that. You know, Ajit brought up a really good point. Controlling that midfield boost is going to be really big, but I don't know if I saw enough teamwork long enough, like enough cohesion from Ghost to feel like they can do that for a long period of time. You're going to have to do it for a while against NRG. It'll have to be a minute and a half before you finally get a push through where you can start getting some really good shots without great defense. But when we looked at the way they were playing, finally we did see Zainjaki and Lethamir working together. We saw a couple of 1-2 plays, but where was Memory in that? I don't know how much is, again, lack of communication or when he can be there. I don't know for sure. I mean, again, we say it every time. I guess this is going to be the game to show us.
This is the game, and this is the tipping point of their season. If they lose this series, they lose their ability to have a winning record. The best they can do is go 3-4. They lose this one. Best they can do is 3-4. 4-3 if they win. You get the picture. Let's get into the game. NRG versus Ghost. Ghost in the blue, NRG in the orange.
They got to do stuff. The picture is they got to do stuff, and they got to win to make stuff good happen.
Well, they're starting off strong here. Beginning on offense. Pinch from Garrett. Lethamir will send it into the blue corner. Memory will look for a clear. He popped the ball high and waited for boost. Justin was able to challenge in the meantime, and now Zainjaki looking for a clear.
And we already see Ghost almost a double commit, but Zainjaki and Lethamir communicating. Zainjaki bailed, or went for it, while Lethamir did a backflip instead, bailed on that, which means already we're seeing improvements from week to week.
Garrett G pass one on the wall. Lethamir now in the corner. Ball rolls past him, and Fiber now up to challenge. He'll get it up above the crossbar. Zainjaki doesn't make contact. Justin puts it back in the box. No follow-up challenge from NRG means Lethamir gets the clear. The ball will be back in the orange for just a moment. Midfield control starting to be gained here by Ghost. Challenge from Zainjaki into the middle. Garrett G down. Justin looking to drop it back to his teammate, but didn't make contact. Memory now with the clear up to midfield and holding on to ball control. Going to try and bait in Garrett here. Can get the bottom to bite. He gets it into the goal. Memory, an excellent shot. Beats the NRG defense, and they've got the lead.
You mentioned it, the bait pulling out Garrett G, and Garrett G and Fireburner both had to agree they could not jump at this together, which means Garrett had to make contact, but he was in such a bad place because Memory put him there. Memory baited him into it. He timed it perfectly. Wonderful showcase.
He had enough time to think about his shot and to think about Garrett's positioning. If Garrett just moves and challenges really fast, Memory most likely doesn't make the shot. But here he had the time, used it wisely, and Ghost has the lead in game one. Memory and Justin in the midfield. Challenge goes into the corner now. Justin up, trying to read Lethamir. Can't find it. Firebirder past one. Now past two, up. And Memory will make the block into the corner. Gets a bump onto Lethamir, and the ball staying in the blue. Garrett now up to try and make a shot, but blocked by Lethamir in front of the goal. Justin playing it back into the box once more. Challenge with Zainjaki. We'll see him demolished, but he keeps the ball in the blue. Midfield control. NRG starting to hold on. Players on the wall here for Ghost. No contact made off the back where the shot was high. Here comes a follow from Garrett G. Blocked by Memory. He goes back to midfield.
NRG, a characteristic of them this season so far, incredibly physical. They're a team that goes for the bumps. They make the defense make a move, and then as they're forcing them into that position, they'll also, why not, get a bump on them, push them into the corner, really jostle them up. And a team against Ghost where we've seen them falter in communication, it could be devastating.
Garrett G trying to take a shot. It was wide. Zainjaki will play it high. Here comes a follow from Justin. Zainjaki's got to make the block. It's not going to be enough. Justin gets there in time. Tie game.
Finally able to overwhelm. There's the double commit that I saw them bail out on the very beginning of this game. But there it is again. Memory and Lethamir both going for that, leaving Zainjaki all alone. That was all Justin's goal to miss, and thankfully he did not.
Had Ghost been able to gain midfield control there. It was a very tight formation from NRG. All the players up and in the midfield around each other, leaving their back pretty open. But they were successfully able to win the challenges, get the shots, and tie the game. 2:35 on the clock, and it's off the backboard. No one's up to challenge. Fireburner tried to make contact, but it went away. Zainjaki now back to Memory. Justin up, looking for the pass maybe to Garrett here. Garrett comes off the backboard. It goes high and out. Zainjaki will assist it, just add some pace to the ball and get it away, but Garrett G, basically with the whole net to shoot at, misses.
Another bump. Zainjaki pushing them into their own half, so now Zainjaki has so much room to travel. But his teammates are able to keep control.
Lethamir past one. Justin able to win one challenge, and then with Memory goes onto the backboard. Zainjaki will get it and gets it to drop down. Memory slams it home. The lead back here for Ghost.
I don't even want to know what happened here. And not much to say. Fireburner's faced wrong. Garrett wants to go up for this. Doesn't get the read. That is so unlike him. He must have doubted himself the moment he started that jump, maybe thinking Fireburner was going to go for it. You saw him turn his boost on, then let go. Maybe he thought he was going to bail, and then by the time he had time to recorrect, I don't know, but that should have been an easy save for them.
2 goals, both of them deep in NRG territory here for Ghost.
2-on-1.
Holding on the lead, Fireburner, can he dribble memory? He gets it over the side, but Garrett G had the read, but he can't get it anywhere. Justin now up with the shot. It's wide, a double commit on the backboard, but Memory's right there behind the ball. He'll carry it out to midfield. And we'll see NRG go scoreless there on that drive. Garrett now into the corner. Lethamir is looking for Memory. Fireburner and Justin on the back line. It's Garrett G wraps back around. Now up to challenge, won by Zane Jackie. Fireburner sending the ball to midfield. Memory easily gains control. Plays over to the side now. Justin to Garrett G. Shot straight downtown and blocked by Lethamir. An excellent infield pass, but stopped by the backline defense of Ghost.
That was an incredible save from Lethamir. NRG able to put the shots on, even from midfield, but there's still a goal down. And Gibbs mentioned it, they go for low-scoring games, but look at that!
Oh, Zane Jackie gets it away. Justin had a shot from behind the ball. Zane Jackie's able to make the save. And when the final minute of game number 1, Ghost holding on to the lead over NRG.
Justin with control, but he needs a target to pass it up to. They're running out of time.
Garrett cannot win the challenge in his own half. Fireburner gets it past Memory, but he needs someone to follow it up. Justin didn't follow it, and here comes Lethamir off the backboard. Uncontested, finds the shot. It's all up to him. He can shoot anywhere he wants, and they've got a 2-goal lead.
Starting with Fireburner left all alone with a challenge against Memory. So Fire had to make contact, but where was he to put it? His best bet would have been to drop it behind him in the corner, but as they were running low on time, he knows that they need to get momentum towards their opponent's half as quickly as possible, but no one was there to follow up. The double touch from Lethamir, 2-goal lead.
37 seconds remaining. NRG needs at least one. That was so close. Fireburner's shot goes off the crossbar. Defense isn't in a great position as Garrett G puts it there. Can he get it past Memory? No, it's back into the corner. Now Justin holding on to the ball control. You see a lot of space given here by Ghost, trying to challenge late, and it'll work out for them as no challenge from NRG is able to hold on to ball control. Garrett G with another boom down the field, and Lethamir plays it to the side. Justin, his touch is soft. Memory and Lethamir kind of tangled up on the wall, but the time's basically out here for NRG. If they can't score here, and they won't, Garrett G puts it to the side, and that will be game 1. Ghost taking the first one here over NRG.
And obviously surprising, even if you just go by the analysis on the desk. All 4 thinking NRG were going to take this. Gibbs gave Ghost the 1 game. Is this going to be their only one, or will they go to game 5 again? And then that is their deciding point, right? That is, you mentioned it, the tipping point. If they bring it to game 5 and lose again, what do you do?
Your inability,
cry, definitely.
Your inability to clutch up against the biggest teams, that they are the biggest teams, but still, you've had so many times, you've proven twice in the series that you're able to beat this team, and you can't do it in the match when it matters most. Here, game 1 going to Ghost. If they can get 2 games, that'll be as good as they've done against the big 3 at any point, but they've got to get that 3rd one.
I mean, I've always lived on this philosophy in most things. If you can do it once, you can do it as many times as you need to. It's a matter of having the mental fortitude and also to put your opponents in that position. So if you can outplay NRG when they're not making mistakes, just straight up outplay them when they're at their best, you can do that whenever you want. You just need to make sure that you figure out what it was that outplayed them and repeat that. Obviously, it's difficult. Easier said than done, I understand. I can do it, but I also understand that I get what these players can't. I'm the best in the world.
I mean, it's what's crazy here, 11 shots to 5 in favor of NRG, double the shots of Ghost, and yet so little production on the offense there. Honestly, a lot of the shots were high. There was just the accuracy wasn't quite there. I agree with the desk that I want to see Garrett G stepping up and being the star, world-renowned player he can be.
I love that you're starting to just flat out ignore me when I'm talking about myself.
Oh, were you?
That was the most genuine thing I've ever heard you say, and it's about ignoring me. I love it.
Game 2 here on Wasteland. See Garrett G onto the wall. Zane Jackie now. Play to the side, and Justin will keep this one on offense. For NRG looking to bounce back here. Pass across, Justin's nowhere to be found. Memory will be able to get it down the field. Garrett G up and just buying some time for his team. He pops it high. Fireburner's there with a follow, but a very soft touch. Zane Jackie will pick up ball control unchallenged, gets it past 1. We'll get it over into the orange corner.
Once he realized there were 2 NRG defenders coming out, all he wanted to do was beat them. A demolition, Garrett barely making that save.
Beautiful play to keep their net clean in game 2. Justin winning some challenges, has the ball. Up against just Lethamir in the back here, tries to take it long ways. Fireburner gets demolished. He was Justin's best option to get it past Lethamir. Now Memory. To left in the corner. Fireburner pass one, Garrett G off the wall. He'll use that to get around Memory, but Zane Jackie picks it up. Memory can get the shot so close. Lethamyr in with a follow-up. Ghost is just all over NRG right now.
Memory's shot was enough of a threat. Everyone saw it. We saw it. We thought about it. Justin, he saw it too.
It's beautiful.
He had to react on it.
He had to respect Memory's positioning, and at that point, the moment he moved out of that corner, it was over. Lethamyr had that free shot right in front of him, and Ghost has the lead. 4-1 right now, outscoring NRG in the series. So Lethamyr back down, looking for his teammate, but this time intercepted by NRG. Now the pass back up to Garrett. Shot is wide. They're going to need a follow-up. Here it comes. He gets it nice and soft, and underneath gets a change-up on him. Tie game.
You know, two mistakes on both sides, I guess, make it right. Garrett making the shot. I'm sure he wished it had gone in, but Zane Jackie having to try and recover as much as possible. He was there, and he had like 12 more boosts as well. That's got to be devastating. I think he was a little bit unaware of when he should get the flip from that sidewall. Didn't want to stop too soon.
I think he expected a faster shot, 35 kilometers per hour from Garrett G. The ball had lost its trail by the time it went in the net. There's just only so long you can like hang in the net when you're moving laterally like that. A great shot from Garrett G to tie things up. Now here comes a follow-up again. Can they get this? He gets the zone on the goalie. Fireburner tries to make the shot, but Lethamyr's there. Here comes Justin through the air, dropping it off the backboard. And Garrett G possibly wrapping around, getting it back up to Justin. Does he get the shot from the corner? No, it's wide.
That was a zero boost shot from Justin as well on that backboard. But now you can see them playing keep away. Now their pace is really starting to get the better of Ghost. You can see every touch, even to the backboard, it's beating out, pulling out a defender.
Memory now on the wall. Justin onto the backboard again. More and more offensive control being gained by NRG here in the series. As Garrett G, this touch drops dangerous. Lethamyr will just take the shot. It just gave him a free one. He had the read on him, was just waiting for it. Actually positioned for Garrett G's mistake here, and it worked out.
Funny thing is, that was actually a beautiful trap for him to follow that up, but the way that his car landed, he couldn't go back on it. He couldn't jump off. He probably didn't have the boost, right? Because in a perfect world, he would have hopped off, aimed down, boosted, and then gotten a flip underneath it, but he must not have had that, which is why he tried to use his car to drive back down, but unfortunate for him.
Ghost has the lead again. Justin trying to do it by himself. The solo heroics. So to kind of draw Lethamyr out of the play. The rest of the defense holds on just fine. Now Garrett G with a win pass one. Can he beat Memory as well? No. Back to midfield, Justin. Play to the corner. He's got 3 players there with him from Ghost. Zane Jackie just sitting in net, but the patience is going to work out. Sure is. Back up to midfield now. Lethamyr and Zane kind of both committing on this play. Neither making good contact, and Garrett G will pick it up, but he's got to deal with Memory down the field. Memory will win the challenge. Gets it back, and keeping it away from the net, allowing his team to reset behind. Despite Justin's contact, no solid plays from Zane or Let, and the shot gets the block, but it's sitting there in front of the net. Can Justin put it in the goal? Oh my goodness, Zane Jackie bailing his team out over and over again. What are these plays, and the ball's still in the box?
What are these shots even? So many gentle shots, just hitting the post over and over.
Oh,
finally,
come on!
He does it, and is their net open? No, Justin, back alone. Fireburner with a bump.
Zane, they get the bumps on Zane. It loosens up ball control enough for Justin to get involved. I cannot believe NRG didn't score with that sort of chaos happening directly in front of the enemy goal. But Garrett G gets it past one. Lethamyr on the backboard. He picks this up. You've got the lurk from Justin right in front. The ball again just up onto the backboard. Not even a threat. Memory has all the time in the world to deal with it. Now Zane down the field. It'll go wide of the net. But Ghost now moving up on offense, and they still have the lead. They took game 1 in the series, and right now they're poised to take game 2.
Even going against such a fast team, we see Ghost making sure they're positioning to spread each other out, getting the passes. They still are a threat at any given point. NRG hasn't felt like they can just give up on defense, so they are still having to all collectively rotate back. What on earth? That almost went in.
Garrett, there's another great shot here at double commit, but almost understandable in that situation. Justin coming flying in from the side, though, a little bit questionable. Put all 3 players in the corner, but they win their challenges. They've got it back up the field in the final minute. They've got ball control in enemy territory. Can they score finally? As Justin wraps back around. Lethamyr onto the corner. Memory waits. A lot of space given here by NRG as they back off to midfield. Garrett G can't get it. It's back into the orange corner with 40 seconds remaining. Garrett off the wall. Powerful shot towards Fireburner. Intercepted by Zane and sent to his own corner. Memory has to keep this one away from the goal, but Justin's up to challenge. Gets it to Pie. Can Lethamyr get there in time? He actually backs off. Justin tries to pass to Fireburner, but doesn't find contact. Now Fireburner looking into midfield. Nobody's home. Memory will play it all the way back down. They needed that position if they wanted to get that shot. Lethamyr gets it past another. It's off the crossbar. Lucky for NRG, and they've only got 18 seconds left. They still are down a goal.
Memory just messing things up, trying to challenge in their opponent's half. It's up in here. Lethamyr with a hard clear.
It's a down, Justin to Fireburner. Pass memory, can Zane get the save? It goes off and wide, coming back in the middle. Here's Garrett G, plays it into the corner, doesn't even take the shot. It's up and Justin's airborne. Can he do it again? Lethamyr plays it away from the champ there, nearly able to make it happen, but it's not gonna work. Ghost, 2 games in a row now.
What on earth is this? That was rhetorical. You don't have to answer my question.
It's 2 games for Ghost.
2 games for Ghost and none for NRG. Ghost is playing well. I mean, there was a particular decision. First of all, they're splitting their roles evenly, 3 shots apiece.
Yep.
I really like that. But there's a particular decision that I saw being made. NRG, I believe it was Justin. Justin was flying across trying to drop the ball straight down. This was about the 30 seconds left mark.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, is that how I call it? 30 seconds left mark?
Sure.
That sounds really silly.
Anyways, well, this is the 30-second mark, 30 seconds into the game, or 30 seconds left in the game.
The 30 seconds left in the game mark before the game's over.
Sure.
He went to go drop it, and Ghost actually decided this isn't going to be a shot that isn't savable because he was coming from such an awkward angle. So instead of challenging it at a panic, 30 seconds left, they're right above our goal, should we fear? They just sat and waited. Justin ended up not getting the touch, but even if he did, they were ready.
They were ready, man.
They were ready for a hard clear.
Mm-hmm.
Falling apart today already.
They were, hard R's, man.
That decision right there was huge for them because even just to keep that fortitude, when there's 30 seconds left, you know NRG, if there's anyone that can clutch it, it's Justin. So you know he has the capacity, and they're like, we know this isn't going to be it right here, so we're going to wait. I like it.
I like it too. Ghost is playing well, but this is where they've been before. We've seen them here where they've been able to get 2 games off the big 3. It's always that 3rd game. So can they get it here? They've got 3 more tries, but can NRG reverse sweep Ghost? There's very few teams I would be more confident in than NRG. This is the time. Here on Manfield. Right now being outscored considerably. This Ghost with the challenge. Garrett G got the block. Demolition on Justin in the corner. This Garrett G can feel free to move up.
You know, all the physical play that I saw at NRG early on in the season, we saw a little bit of it in game 1.
Oh, what a save from memory. A great shot from Justin, though.
A little bit of the bumps in game 1, but now we're actually seeing inverse, right? Ghost are getting a lot of demolitions on defense and offense. Trying to give him a taste of their own medicine.
Remember with a shot, Justin makes the save from the corner. You expected his team to be there, but he bails him out anyways, and now getting a solo carry.
Justin!
Oh my goodness! What are you talking about?
Just watch this. I'm not going to say anything.
Oh my
I need everyone
goodness.
to just watch.
This is the cleanest carry. Oh, and then he gets the shot the other direction. This all started with a nut save in front of his own goal. Holy cow, Garrett helps him with the pass, but what a play.
They mentioned that last week Justin's the reason for their wins. Will he do it again this week? Can he carry his team to victory?
He's got to do it 3 times, but that's a great way to start. A great way just to strike some fear into the soulless beings of Ghost. So far, they've been the Screaming Banshee. They'd love to turn him into the kid with the pillowcase.
Yeah.
Here comes Justin, past 1. Towards the goal, memory will be there in time, but Garrett G's now into pressure. Gets the challenge neutral over to the side, and Zane Jackie had the read. He'll keep this one high. Now Lethamyr looking for the shot on goal. Sends it towards Fireburner and sent to the side. Justin will look to transition. Out to Garrett G. Dropping back down. Justin still tracking with the ball. Zane Jackie and Lethamyr both on the back wall, but it goes out in their favor. Zane Jackie quickly follows this ball, gets it past Garrett G, and it'll be up to Justin. He can't get it through Lethamyr. Memory's in the middle looking for Lethamyr's pass, but it's intercepted by Fireburner. And they keep the ball neutral at midfield.
There's a difficult place. No one's there.
Garrett G. 3-1 memory. It's onto the backboard, and Justin will carry it away. This single one-on-one, the challenge game, it's been so rough for NRG this whole game. It feels like in the midfield, no matter who they're up against, no matter what the pairing is, Ghost is winning time and time again. The Fireburner is going to try and hold on to this by himself. Got the fake on memory. The past 1. But Zane Jackie again. Zane Jackie versus Garrett G has been going Zane's way over and over again. Memory now into the corner. Garrett G's there. Zane back down. A great read from Garrett. Justin picks up ball control. The touch goes middle, and here comes Fireburner. Back to Justin, looking for the pass plays. The shot on target, and Memory gets it away. A savior medal for Memory here, and 2:38 left to go in game number 3. NRG's holding on to the lead, but they've got half the game to go.
And there's some more midfield passes we see coming out of them. Also close to each other when they're trying to clear on midfield. You'll see someone go for the trap and then drop it straight down to another player who's waiting there, leaving that person back on defense, but so far it hasn't bit them.
Here comes Fireburner. Loses to Memory, and Justin will be up to challenge now, looking for Fireburner on the pass. Intercepted by Lethamyr, and Garrett has to quickly turn back around. The rotation got reversed. Justin can't make contact on the corner, but there's Fireburner bailing him out. Looking for the touch. Lethamyr with a nice punt. Justin gets one touch. Memory demoed in his own backfield. Justin's got players to work with. Gets a pass to. Can NRG get there in time? Comes crashing in. Fireburner's there too. The dual threat. Too much to deal with. NRG's got a 2-goal lead.
That's the demolition play right there. The first demolition, Memory spawning, and at that point, what's he supposed to do? He's caught down on the ground. 2 people coming up for a shot. One being Fireburner, one being NRG. Which one are you more scared of, Wave, if they're both shooting at you?
I don't know right now. It's too much. Zane Jackie up, Lethamyr airborne as well. Fireburner up to challenge, and now the challenge is starting to go a little bit more NRG's way. This momentum's starting to be taken away from Ghost. Give him back to the boys in magenta, I would say is that color. Red, pink.
It's a more red tinted magenta.
Justin with a nice setup. NRG's there. He should finish this one off. If he missed that, I was going to be very disappointed. 3-0 now for NRG.
And this is something Justin's been trying to do, carrying this and then letting it drop straight down. He gets the pinch. Lethamyr did a great job of the attempt to try and get that challenge. He knew he had to come from underneath because Justin had him on the pace. He had him on the momentum. He knew he'd pinch it straight down. So Lethamyr just wanted to hopefully slow that down, maybe control himself on the wall, clear it back out, but that pushed right through him. Straight back down to Garrett.
On the rest of the Ghost defense, oh my, here comes Zane Jackie and the bump from Lethamyr. Fireburner doesn't care. Still gets the save. Justin now by himself up the field. Memory's challenge is good, but Fireburner's in. Close the gap again. 1:18 on the clock right now, and Ghost yet to score here in Game 3. Games 1 and 2 cleanly in the Ghost's hands. But Game 3 has been all about NRG so far.
No one on defense right now. Can he get the angle on this, but not enough pace?
It's a pretty difficult shot. Zane Jackie puts onto the backboard. Lethamyr looking for a shot. He's got Justin alone in net, but no follow. Oh, it actually is good. Justin wasn't able to get there in time, and Lethamyr scores.
I'm fairly certain he was very, very low on boost. He just kind of sat and watched and waited. Lethamyr going for the power shot, hard side behind Justin. I don't know how much vision he had of Justin. Did he know what direction Justin was facing, or was he just making Justin make a move? Still wonderful shot from Lethamyr. 2-goal game, 1 minute left. What are you thinking?
It's definitely possible. Seen it happen plenty of times. NRG in particular has been able to pull off this comeback a few times. But can Ghost do it? They've been able to get the wins off the best this season, but they've never been able to close the series. Zane Jackie trying to get the dribble. He's able to pinch it off of Justin into the corner. 37 seconds remaining, and they've got ball control. Garrett tries to get out of his corner. A good challenge from Memory. Sends it to the far side. Lethamyr now moving in quickly. The touch from Fireburner's not that great, but Justin in a 1v2 manages to get it back into the blue. And now Fireburner up, dropping it back down towards his teammate. Though again, the 1v2, this one not going in NRG's favor, but NRG picks it up on the other side.
NRG has too much control and boost right now. I don't think Ghost will come out of this. Although a miss from Fireburner.
That miss from Fireburner could have been deadly, but they weren't able to hold on ball control, and Garrett gets it back to midfield again. 7 seconds left. They need to score on the next 2 touches. Lethamyr gets it past 2. Can he finish it off here? And up and gets it down. Couldn't get it in the goal. That's the game. They'll get one more consolatory goal, but it doesn't matter. NRG bounces back.
The climb has begun. They're going to do 3 in a row to take this series. Ghost taking the first 2. NRG now taking the 3rd game. Ghost have a lot of really good plays. I mean, we coming into the season, I think we were all a little unaware of what would come into this. Coming in, I think we all thought Lethamyr maybe a little bit too much on going for the ball, a little bit too much on trying to get aggressive. Zane Jackie sometimes lacks in confidence and Memory, new player to the roster. So now that we're seeing them actually come together, 7 shots from Lethamyr, so he's clearly still their striker. He can set up, but we see Zane Jackie and Memory help setting him up, and he's going for the shots.
Well, and how things have just turned around here. Ghost now with 13 shots to the 6 from NRG. This is very inverse of what we saw in game number 1, and this time NRG's the team that's able to put up 3 goals and get the win. So NRG doing what they need to do, being that world-class, world finalist veteran roster that they've always been able to be time and time, season after season, they've been able to bounce back. So if they can, they did in game 2, in game 3 here, game 4 inbound, we'll see what happens.
And I think communication is going to be a really big part of these next 2 games. Ghost has to make sure to not fall apart. We've seen every team, especially here in North America, have double commit frenzies, where all of a sudden, one game, they just start falling apart, double commits here and there. Again, because the game gets faster and faster, everyone has to react quicker and quicker, and that's where you're going to see really, really top players with double commits. But I think I've been thinking long and hard about it. I think communication's a really big plague right now in all of Rocket League because the game's gotten so fast, but I don't think communication is something that everyone's going to think of, at least not consciously, to think, hey, we need to make sure we can say this as quickly and as efficiently as possible. So you'll see mistakes like double commits happen when there's pressure on, but you need to be able to perform when pressure's on because chances are 50% of the game, your opponents are going to be in your half.
You're gonna have to be able to deal with it instantaneously. The longer you take to communicate, the more likely it is they will be able to score. It's game 4 here in Utopia. Memory will have a free contact onto the backboard. Zanejackie looking to follow it up, and Memory try to get it to him. Lethamir's touch goes high. Big old cluster as everybody just moving up towards the ball, rising up from the ashes, but nothing comes of it. Except for NRG ball control now in Ghost half. Lethamir.
Trying to seem some time.
And just kept it vaulted. Fireburner looking to follow this up. Nearly had the read on Memory's touch.
If he had more boost, he actually ran out up there.
Now Lethamir looking to set up Zanejackie. Drop it back down. Memory moves up. All 3 players in NRG's half here for Ghost. A miss from Justin on the wall opens up some space in the midfield. Fireburner's able to kill the speed on it, which gives Garrett G plenty of time to read it, but Lethamir's in as well. Now he's got Zanejackie in the middle. They get 2 past. They shouldn't miss this one. Memory puts it in, and Ghost has the lead in game 4.
I'm a little confused with this touch from Garrett. I don't know why he felt the need to hit it so hard. He had the space on Lethamir. He knew that no one was supporting behind him, or I guess maybe he didn't, because he just lost control. He gave it up to Lethamir. Maybe he assumed, hey, I can maybe get this challenge, but it got placed around him. His teammate had to go for boost, so we know they were both in the corner. I'm surprised he'd give up possession like that.
Garrett G past 1 now as they're looking for the equalizer. Justin, a great drop down. Fireburner gets it underneath Zanejackie. Excellent placement to give us a tie game in game 4.
Trying to erase that mentality of giving up that first goal. Justin, again, the pace on him. Ghost has been playing incredible defense for what they've been up against. They've actually done a great job of making sure they challenge things, position themselves in the backboard. Very minimal double commits, right? It's only been in like really, really hectic situations have we seen 2 people go for a save, but they haven't felt a lot of pain from it just yet.
Power here from Ghost, a miss from Lethamir. His Memory had given him a very aggressive pass off the backboard. Garrett G up for the challenge. Goes Ghost's way. A neutral second one here from Justin as he tries to get it past Memory. Does so well. Fireburner will be able to follow it up. Gets it past Lethamir in the corner, bumps him over to the side. Now Garrett G trying to do it all by himself. Can't get it through. So Lethamir grounded himself in time. Now Justin with another challenge. This one going to Memory. Punted long down the field. But Garrett G off the wall, over towards Justin. No contact made, and Fireburner moves in. Now looking again towards the defense. Fireburner looking for Memory in goal. Wasn't able to make contact, and Lethamir's winning on the front line. Now a retreat. Can they get it away? Oh my goodness, Memory nearly pushes it through too. Fireburner will send it to the side, and Justin picks it up, just slowing the pace down for a moment. Give his team time to recollect their thoughts. Maybe get some boost in the tank. Fireburner now. Onto the backboard again, looking for Memory. Constantly trying to remove that backline defense. It's been such a nuisance for NRG this entire time. Garrett G past 1. Memory gets it away.
Talk about the defense from Ghost. I have to commend them on their patience. Whenever they're outnumbered in a 3v2 or 2v1, that last player is so patient and waits for that perfect opportunity to make sure he challenges with the least amount of risk that allows his team to come support him. And we've seen it happen plenty of times already in just this game, which is what's kept it still so low scoring.
Zanejackie past 2, all the way back down the field, and Garrett G is able to move in from the side. Nice wide rotation from NRG, bailing them out time and time again. There's been a few long shots here from Ghost. We're past halftime, still tied up. In game 4, a win from Ghost. See them take the first win off of any of the big 3 here in North America. Fireburner now back to midfield. Zanejackie on the wall. Fireburner's got the read, plays a pass, but his team, they had backed off, respecting Zanejackie and his ability to win those midfield challenges. He's been so consistent at it this entire match. And Lethamir now pass 1 on the wall. Garrett G up will put it to the corner. But Ghost slowly starting to creep back into control of that midfield.
These controlled flicks from NRG no longer giving up possession, as we saw how they give up that first goal early in this game.
Memory and Fireburner both respecting each other, both thinking each other was going to get there first. As Garrett G gets bumped in the midfield, Fireburner turns back around quickly, just trying to challenge Leth. He gives it over to the side. Garrett G was trying to fall back to be on defense, but needs to turn around and gain ball control as Memory was threatening. 2 misses on the wall.
Go up.
With a bump on Lethamir, doesn't do it, but the goal is wide open. Justin will take the shot and miss. That could have been the lead. Garrett G in with the follow-up. It's not there. NRG can't make it happen. Does it finally go through? No! Zanejackie sends it to the side on a great pass from Garrett G. Justin couldn't make it happen, and we're still tied.
They can't let them breathe, though. They have this control. They've stolen boost. They're trying to suffocate. Justin gets there.
Zane plays it to the side, and there's no NRG players around here. A moment of respite for Ghost. As the shots, the accuracy just not there. Here comes Justin one more time. He's got Garrett and Fireburner lurking around midfield. Should be Garrett G up first. So Lethamir's just not there. The wall defense for Ghost starting to fall apart, but nothing's happening because NRG can't put a play together.
And they still haven't really gotten their boost back. Ghost has had one player with 0 boost since this last drive. Justin in the post!
Staged again! Another wide open net. They bump into each other and it goes high. Fireburner can't get it through Lethamir. Again, a complete collapse on offense. They do everything right up until the final shot, and again it's gone high from NRG.
And all these commits onto the net finally!
Oh my goodness, thanks Garrett. Appreciate it. It's about time. 15 seconds left in the game and NRG's got the lead.
I still don't think Ghost ever recovered. I don't think they ever recovered from those first couple shots. I think between slowly rotating demolitions on their team and stealing their boost when we can, slowly boost starving them, even if they didn't have boost, they were in such spread positions, they had to boost to get back into position, and they lost half of it again.
Now 10 seconds left. Can Ghost tie this back up and finish it off here in 4 games? Past one, it doesn't look like it. Over to the side. Fireburner Airborne is trying to drop it down. He'll get it through. We're going to game 5. Ghost against G2. Ghost against Cloud9. And now Ghost against NRG. 5 games every time.
Is it a curse? We'll find out right now.
We'll find out. It is do or die time for Ghost in this game.
If they lose this, I mean, that is... I will send them a box of tissues. I would cry. I would cry. I'm going to cry for them. Mostly because to be that close to the light and then to let it slip away.
So many times they have been this close. And this one, I think, is maybe the best they've looked. In the first 2 games, they had NRG's number. And in game 4, they were given so many second chances there in that final minute when NRG had blatantly easy shots in front of them and they were unable to score. But again, the inability to recover, good solid midfield pressure from NRG keeping that going, and now we're into game 5.
And I genuinely think that was like 2 minutes of pressure.
No.
And that is what I think
like
Ghost, they need to be scared of. Ghost, that's how that game just ended, was NRG really taking it to them. And actually, once they realized they had control, not letting up at all. The moment somebody had boost, they were demoed. And then if somebody ever came out to midfield for boost, they had to spend most of it to get back to help their teammates. So they were still back at like 50, 60 again, which isn't what you'd want to be able to clear and be there as a pass for your teammates. Ghost got clustered. They had to play defense. They had to group up, and they weren't able to give each other passes. Will we see that transfer into game 5? Whoa, wait!
Well, I don't even know what to expect at this point. 2 games apiece. It all comes down to this one. You're not allowed to lose anymore. Only allowed 3 losses, and then you stop getting chances to keep losing. That's how best of 5s work.
What a positive way to look at it. You're allowed to lose twice.
Yep.
Before you actually lose.
If you lose 3 times, we've just decided you're worse. Here comes Memory through the air, looking for the opening goal.
Another
pass 2, gets the side to the side, but here comes Lethamir looking for a shot as well. A good recovery from Fireburner to play that one away after committing up high on that first save. Now NRG, Garrett looking for the back pass here. Actually back passes to himself, and now down the field, brings Memory and Zane Jackie into the play. And Justin looking to set up Fireburner. Fireburner just not sure if Justin's passing or not, couldn't quite figure it out. He jumped twice there, trying to go up and then bailed on it both times. But now NRG up on offense again. Finally a clear comes through for Memory. First minute, looking like it's gonna come and go quietly in game number 5.
Getting a little nervous for Ghost. Already we've seen them turtle up on defense. Maybe they're looking for a good counterattack, an overcommitment from NRG, but they're not giving themselves targets to pass to. They simply clear out and pause the game.
We will pause. You know, the tactical pause is very impressive there. We'll see. Something I'm sure needs to be sorted out. We'll make sure that this, again, a very critical game for Ghost. You don't want to have any sort of issues that could possibly affect the game. Everything's just frozen. Everything's frozen.
Frozen in time.
Just gotta freeze it all.
There's a lyric I was hoping that you'd follow through with that.
Frozen.
I don't know if there is. I'm sure there's something that follows with the phrase frozen in time.
Something like that. Some players fixing their internet. Don't worry. We'll get that sorted and we'll get back into this game. And luckily, nobody's scored yet. A few decent opportunities, but so far the defense has held on just fine.
And I mentioned it. I'm going to say it again. I'm a little bit nervous. Already Ghost looks like they feel like they have to play more defense because they don't want to make a mistake. Game 5 is when you're like, again, like you said, no more chances. We've given you chances to lose and get scored on. Those are gone. But if you have that mentality going into it and you let NRG play offense for a long period of time, you see what happens. And if you don't give yourself those targets to pass out to midfield, if you're not trying to cut out their challenges to control that midfield pressure, well, then you are just going to lose the ball. and then also get scored on.
Ghost has got to figure something out right now. They've been playing kind of opportunistic gameplay for their whole season so far, looking for opportunities that they've been given, and that's a big part of how they were able to win in games 1 and 2. But in games 3 and 4, man, NRG just was able to tighten up the rotation, shut down any opportunities, and take the win. So, game 5, I'm excited to see how it sorts out. I want to get into this game. Let's do it. Let's play some Rocket League.
Let's do it, guys.
Let's do it. Let's find out who wins.
Here.
Can NRG stay perfect? Can the big 3? Can anybody beat them? Doesn't look like it. Justin's going to score.
Already, right off the bat, 10 seconds, or a minute 10 seconds in. Just to be clear, by the way, apparently there was a disconnect, and they wanted to make sure everything was all right.
But they do still play to keep the clock the same.
Yep. Starting from kickoff, though, NRG. I mean, Ghost, this is where they have to feel the pressure. They can't even play the defense they wanted to play coming into this. No more defense for them. They have no choice.
They have to find a way to score. Justin passed 1. Garrett G up to pressure. Lethemir gets it through, but Justin's there on the midfield. He's got Fireburner across the way. Zane and Memory, not great contact. Lethemir is able to keep it over to the side and buy the rest of Ghost's time to get back on rotation. But Garrett G's keeping the pressure on.
Nice
NRG
read.
starting to suffocate them in their own half. Fireburner through there. He's got Justin working on the other side, looking for the opportunity. Repositions and leaves it for Garrett. Now lurking still at midfield is Justin. So Lethemir back off, and Justin not able to make good contact actually here. We'll see Ghost move up onto offense.
Memory is behind this. He's not going to be able to get a counter clear.
Memory just trying to carry himself, looking for the pinch with Zane. Going towards the goal, and Garrett G gets it away. Play that evolved very rapidly there. Went from looking like it was nothing to suddenly Zane was underneath the ball and had an opportunity. And oh my goodness, Garrett G nearly slammed that in. It's Justin now onto the backboard. Zane back out towards Leth, but intercepted by Fireburner. Back to Justin. Can he get it here to Garrett, who's ready for the pass, looking for the play across. Can he get it through? No. Memory intercepts it, just blocks it, just makes it a 3-man play instead of a 2-man play. And approaching halftime, it's still NRG with the lead, but
nice
Ghost
flick.
starting to get a bit of control here.
Both teams playing the safe counter, right? Instead of just giving your team a cherry pick and really putting yourself out of position, they're just coming up in 2s with short passes. They're just giving each other some horizontal pass. The shot from Lethemir ties him up.
It goes in. Ghost still has a chance. So they've tied it up just after halftime. Lethemir got on the backboard. No one was able to challenge it. Garrett G tried, but just didn't make contact. Hits that corner, goes in, gets the fortunate roll.
And there's opportunistic for you, man. I did not expect that to be a threatening shot. It was 1-on-2. They had the boost. It was getting challenged, but Garrett G, I guess, just misread it a little bit. Was a little unaware where that bounce was going. Lethemir just took advantage.
Now NRG also in a position, both teams, to find a way to score, something that has been very difficult for both teams. Garrett G up on the wall. Out of the corner, rather. Comes past 1. Zane Jackie in the back. Able to play it up, a Fireburner's there. Justin gets bumped up into enemy territory, which opens up the backfield, and Garrett G now having to play defense against Lethemir. He's got Justin in support, so he can try to be slow, but he doesn't even get in the air, and Lethemir scores.
The counterattacks. I love that Memory popped this up high. Lethemir waiting and making sure that was at the crossbar. That's what he waited for, but we saw a backflip on defense. NRG.
And it's all started with, in the midfield, Ghost bumped Justin into their own corner. He was their back line. He was their third. And all of a sudden he was out of play, and Garrett had to fly back. Couldn't make the play, but are they going to get the kickoff? No. Zane Jackie sends it to the side. 2 players in the Ghost goal right now. This is just Garrett G in the back as they go to try and get the demo on him. He's able to avoid it and get the clear away. So NRG holding on, just trying to keep this at a 1-goal deficit.
And this is huge for Ghost. They're still playing aggressive, even being a goal up. They're not letting NRG have any room to breathe. The demolition on the wall. These bump plays.
An interesting choice, because while it did demolish Garrett G, it removed the threat of Lethemir's shot, so Justin had to save. Now bouncing out, coming back down. Lethemir's all the way in the back. Garrett G goes for the placement, but misses the shot. Memory now on the wall is able to get it underneath Justin. Fireburner now in. He gets it past him as well. He's got it back down, but he's lost ball control, and Garrett G is able to put it into the corner. Now, game 5, Ghost versus NRG, final minute. As Garrett G sends this one towards the goal, it'll be Zane Jackie with the save. A double rotation back out. As Fireburner tries to move in. Ghost holding on to the lead. Is this finally the time? Can they finally take one of the big 3 out? Garrett G up onto the wall. Lethemir's there, and he
didn't make it.
Interesting threat. As Justin tries to shoot this one again. It goes up onto the wall. Garrett G,
no boost.
pass 1, pass 2, no. Fireburner and Memory up here to try and engage the ball as Memory got it away. Justin now up, sends the shot on target. Fireburner got it back out to him. Garrett G and company able to hold on.
From that save, Leathermere never got boost. You saw him drive over the corner. I could see the disappointment in his car that he wasn't able to pick any up, but he still tried. I love it. He stayed on the backboard knowing that's the only way he's going to get air on this. He got the first one on a risk, but the second one was too good. 30 seconds left, tie game.
They've tied it back up. Can they get the win? Champions Field. Drops back down. Garrett G now up. Justin's in the far corner. Doesn't find the boost. It just goes in all the way. And that's the lead for NRG.
This is how they're going to take the lead with 20 seconds left.
That has so much power on it.
Bad placement from kickoff. No one playing safe. I'm happy they're playing aggressive, but man.
Is this the choke? Is this when Ghost falls apart? 19 seconds. It's happened 2 series again. Can they find a way back into it? It's just out of the corner, past 1. Zane Jackie's got to win this challenge. It's neutral enough. Memory's got a demo on 1. It's just Fireburn in the back. They get it over him. There's nobody in the back. Justin spawns in the wrong corner. Leathermere can't get the shot across, though. Zane Jackie was there. Justin wins the challenge. And with no time on the clock, Memory tries to keep it alive, but Garrett G's there, playing it back behind their line again, keeping it up, all their boost out. Justin's there first, onto the backboard again, drops it down, and puts it into the ground. NRG, they dodge a bullet. You'd think they'd seen an apparition.